Hey, what up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you. Tonight was supposed to be all about the Authority going up against the Shield, Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, but tonight, Raw opened up with the Authority going up against John Cena. Basically, John Cena opened up Monday Night Raw here live tonight. This was the January 12th edition, 2015. I'm sure this is like a lot of Raws, so that's why I gave you the date. But John Cena came out and basically pandered to the audience, giving everybody big smiles and big waves. Nowhere was he affected by what happened last week. It didn't look. He wanted to make sure that everybody who bought a ticket tonight came to the show. Maybe they got to be happy and get a big smile on their face, and immediately said how it's kept him down all week. Basically, the Authority fired Ryback, Rowan, and Dolph Ziggler. He pleaded with everyone that was watching the show to grab their phones and tweet out the hashtag Authority Sucks on Twitter to try and get the Authority to see that this reign that they've put over the WWE is bringing the WWE down, and the fans really don't like what's going down. But word to John, you should know by now. Vince McMahon, Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, they don't care what the fans are thinking here. But basically, after that, John Cena talked about the Royal Rumble coming up and the deck being stacked against them, having a match against Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins in a three-way, basically saying that he was going to win the WWE title. And once he did that, he was going to go home and he was going to keep the belt on ice. A big-time shot at Brock Lesnar not being around basically since September of this year. He's appeared on the last few of the Monday Night Raws, trying to build up some steam for the Royal Rumble, but honestly, in my mind, the Royal Rumble sells itself. People are going to be, more than likely checking out the Royal Rumble on the WWE Network to see who the number one contender is. I think people more care about the Royal Rumble match than the three-way co-main event for the WWE Championship with Rollins, Cena, and Brock Lesnar in there. But basically, from there, the Authority came out and they teased John Cena about firing his Survivor Series teammates. Basically, Ziggler, Ryback, and Rowan were sitting at home without a paycheck, trying to figure out what they were going to do next, why they didn't go to TNA and debut on their new show and get one hell of a contract from Destination America. We'll never know. But basically, he gave him a chance to prove himself. He told John straight up that he was on his side, and that if he could win a match against Seth Rollins in a Lumberjack match fashion, the three guys would get their jobs back. So I thought, as easy as that, bring on out Seth Rollins. Let's get this going on. We go to commercial, and as they're going to commercial, we see the Lumberjacks coming down, and what do you know? They stacked the deck against John Cena. All of the Lumberjacks in this match are bad guys. We've got Justin Gabriel, Wade Barrett, Cesaro, Tyson Kidd, Fandango. I had a pretty good list going as I was watching this, but Big Show and Kane, the two big ones, they were out there as well. And this match was a fast-paced match, and it didn't go that long. This is a real short match. Basically, I thought Cena had this match won twice. Inside of the ring, once after hitting the attitude adjustment, where basically J&J Security was able to reach in and pull Seth Rollins out. Another time was when he had the STFU locked in, and the J&J Security again reached in and pulled Rollins to safety. There was a spot in there where it looked like Cena had the match set up for a 1-2-3 with Rollins being laid out. Big Show reached in, pulled out Cena, and as soon as he got on the outside, just gave him the knockout punch right to his dome, knocking him out. All of the heels picked up John Cena and rolled him into the ring for Seth Rollins to roll over and basically get the 1-2-3. So all of the guys that are sitting at home, Ryback, Rowan, and Ziggler, they don't get to have their jobs back. I really expected to see them come running out of the ring, lifting up John Cena on their shoulders and being glad to have their jobs back. I think everybody knows that there's going to be a time when they get their jobs back, and I think a lot of people are thinking it's going to be before the Royal Rumble, and that's what, I made my video talking about, how these guys are going to get their jobs back. I was just saying something has to happen, and maybe this was the easiest deal of John Cena just going out there and winning a match, and maybe WWE knew that and sort of wanted to play with their minds. So those three guys are going to be sitting at home a little bit longer. Two of the three were supposed to be at the WWE house show that I was at on Saturday, and they weren't there. Part of me expected those guys to be wrestling in masks like the Machines back in the 80s, and trying to see how they could fix this. But they're going to have to learn to fight another day. Once the match was over, basically we were told that Cena and Seth Rollins, their night wasn't over. That later tonight, the main event of Monday Night Raw was going to be the Royal Rumble contract signing, and everyone was going to need to be present to sign the contract. So it seems that there's more to come from Rollins and Cena. And I guess Brock's in the house as well. So let's see what's going down with that, and we'll get on to the next match.